Hello Pisces, and welcome to your March 2022 general reading. It's Kate Jackson from Kate Jackson Coaching and Guidance here, and here for your general reading messages for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and North Node. So the first messages I was getting as I was pre-shuffling for you was, where is Pisces? So yeah, it's your birthday season, so everyone's looking for you or wondering where you are, and I guess it's your time in the spotlight at this time, and everyone's sort of wondering, what's happening with Pisces. Sirens just going in the background, so yeah, bit of a confirmation there. So let's see what's coming through now with the tarot for the sign of Pisces. Happy birthday as well for all those Pisces out there who are listening. So let's clarify now with the Good Tarot from Colette Baron Reid for the sign of Pisces for March 2022. Let's see what wants to come through here. Oh, it's really taking its time to come through these messages. Knight of Swords, Messenger of Air, so you could be dealing with a younger air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's keep coming with these messages now for the sign of Pisces, March 2022. It's too many, it's a bit of a bundle there. There we go. Eight of Wands, so really quick moving energy, fast moving energy here. You could be traveling. The World card is ending of a cycle here, so first week of March is ending of a cycle. The next one is the Ten of Swords, and then the following one is the Nine of Swords. So could be some stress and anxiety here as you're transitioning or moving at this time, or moving on from a situation. It's like Ten of Air is a really painful ending, lots of betrayals and endings of painful situations with people and people around you, family, etc. Nine of Swords is like you're under a bit of stress and anxiety at the moment. And the next card is Five of Fire, Five of Wands. So a little bit of competitive energy here, middle of March. Some competition, what is it? Competition, jealousy, and a bit of backstabbing energy here. So you need to be really careful what you're engaging in and what's around you. The next card is the Hermit, so needing to take some time out and going within, potentially resting here after this middle of March energy. Clarified here, this next card is Ace of Air or Ace of Swords, so needing to take some time out and finding some of your own truth or messages for yourself here towards the end of March. And the next card is the Hierophant, so strongly supported here by the universe or God or source to connect within and connect to your higher self, to receive the messages to help you move forward. The bottom of the deck is Eight of Swords or Eight of Air, feeling trapped in your mind and trapped in your thoughts, overthinking things here. Could be, fairly big change happening at the start of March, and it's really sending you into a bit of turmoil, and the change is also felt in your external circumstances where you're having to deal with a lot of stress, anxiety, jealousy, competition, that's going on here. So Knight of Swords, Eight of Fire and the World card in the first week of March. It could be that you're traveling, moving on, or you're hearing from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and it's also that there's a change in a cycle here. You've reached the end of the chapter, and yeah, you're ready to travel, ready to move. Passionate communication coming in here as well. We'll get some further clarifiers on this messenger of air, and it could be relating to a work situation that you're finally able to move forward and move on. But, you know, middle of March here, you're dealing with, it's like, you know, heavy anxiety, I feel, like heavy stress, anxiety, and it's like you're not delegating anything, and it's really weighing on your own mind here. You're dealing with everything yourself. Five of Fire is that you're, you know, around you is some competitive energy, and in your space, and you know, competitive people as well, that you're needing to be wary that they don't really send you into a stressful period and you go, you get unwell, because Nine of Swords can sometimes bode into being too much stress and leads to sickness, and you know, the worry, etc., can leave you feeling really stressed and cause sickness. So just being careful of your health here, middle of March. And then moving into the end of March, Hermit card is probably where you do need to come into a bit of resting period. Ace of Air, you know, when you take some time out, you will be able to receive some truth and clarity, you know, on what you need to do. The Hierophant showing up, you know, you're being supported by the by spirit and by energies around you to do so, to rest and heal and recuperate, and move into your I guess the next phase here, because you know, when we end cycles and chapters, sometimes there can be a lingering or leftover energy, or that, you know, when you're transitioning as well, it's sometimes, you know, it's seeming like the timing is right, but you're needing to really find courage and strength to move through this as well. So let's get some further clarifying messages here. Messenger of Air here for Pisces. Ten of Swords. So this situation, yeah, it's a very painful ending with this individual. Younger air sign, you know, it's been tough, and you know, now that it's at the end, you don't have to suffer anymore. You don't have to experience any more crap or rubbish from this individual. It's like you're moving on. Let's clarify the Eight of Fire, Eight of Wands. Yep, you're moving on. Six of Swords. So I love this card, because, you know, you're safely being transited in your boat here, and you're surrounded by spiritual protection. You know, the person moving you on is, you know, helping you as your spirit guides, and yeah, it's a travel card. It's like you're moving on to calmer, peaceful environments, peaceful places that are more, yeah, you'll be able to develop more of who you are, and you know, I feel like you've come to as far as you can come in a past situation, and there's just no more growth available. Let's clarify the World card now. Clarify the World card here. Page of Cups. So an emotional message here to close out the cycle, potentially, that's coming in. You know, it could be from a younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this could be just you moving into this really new phase, because you've moved away from this Ten of Swords, and you're now into a newer self, you know, more innocent self here, which could be you. You know, looking at the endless possibilities, you know, the fish coming out of the cup, is the newness, or the new possibilities that are coming in here with the World card, which is, you know, there is a new emotionally satisfying situation that's coming through here. It could be also a blessing or a gift sometimes that comes in with the Page of Cups. Let's clarify the Ten of Air. Yeah, so you could be receiving something really special in the mail, or something, a gift from somebody, or gifts from people, you know, that as you're moving on. Let's clarify the Ten of Air now. Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's another ending coming in here with this individual, female or male, and it's also pending the end of a situation with work or career. The next card is the King of Pentacles. So again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So something you could be dealing with an individual here, you know, in a workplace that's creating a bit of anxiety and stress and worry because, you know, things aren't that clear and you're mentally overthinking and I guess a bit of worry coming in. I mean, there's two partners here, like two earth sign individuals, so it's definitely a divine couple that are presented here, but you know, it's causing you stress and anxiety as you move forward into this new potential new career option is what I'm picking up here with both Pentacles court cards showing up. So let's clarify the Five of Fire now. Eight of Swords, yeah, that's the overall energy of this month, is being trapped in your thoughts. I think, you know, early March is the moving on, and then the middle of March here you've got some, a couple of new opportunities in career that are here, but the competitiveness that's surrounding this opportunity has you a little bit stuck in mental entrapment, and you need to be able to free yourself here of your own thoughts, destructive thoughts and old belief systems. So whatever's happened in the past, you need to you know, leave those behind, leave those lessons behind, and you know, this is a new situation, so not taking all of that past stuff with you. Let's clarify the Hermit now. Let's clarify the Hermit. Eight of Wands. So again, really strong traveling energy, quick moving energy here, and this could be you on your own, traveling, you know, sort of mid to late March, you moving on and, you know, doing it on your own, but in a quiet and stealth way, very, you know, silently as well. Hermit's in a lot of silence, so it could be like movement through, you know, and travel by your own, which is what is needed at this time. Let's clarify Ace of Swords now. The Empress. Wow, so you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra very strongly here. It could be you in this powerful, beautiful energy, communication, strongly tapping into your intuition, you know, feeling very empowered, abundant, full of wealth, or it could be communication coming from this individual towards the end of March here, which is just beautiful. Let's clarify the Hierophant now. Hierophant, Seven of Cups. So again, options and could be some illusions around you, or these are dreams that you're focusing on, and just looking at what all your options are in the cups here. Hierophant and the Seven of Cups talks about, you know, like sometimes being in the dream state, sorting out or sorting through, you know, things that are underlying saboteurs potentially, is what I'm picking up, and things that you need to release, things that you need to let go of, old thought patterns, old belief systems, old traumas, so that you can fully realize the dreams that are around you that are coming to fruition. Because if we're still trapped in our head around how things have always been, then they'll always be the same, then they'll always appear the same. It's like looking at these Seven Cups and you're sort of looking at them going, but they all look exactly how they've always looked, but that's actually not true. The Hierophant's asking you to, you know, take a step back and, you know, clear out some of that old belief systems and old thought patterns that are making you look at these Seven of Cups as if they're not your dreams and wishes that are happening around you. Yeah, that's really interesting that that's coming up for that card, for that message there. It's like it's happening for you, not to you, is what I'm picking up as well. So maybe some gratitude work needing to help you move through this process of being stuck and feeling like you're trapped and in your head and things aren't working out, but they're actually working out for you, not to you. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. And let's grab an oracle card now from the Earth Warriors Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. They're beautiful cards, actually. So let's see what wants to come through as a tying in message here for Pisces, March 2022. One card, March 2022 for Pisces. There we go. Pachacama, Karmak, nourishment of the soul. Wow, this is sort of reminiscent of this Hermit card. Is like really going within, taking some time for yourself, nourishing, doing things that nourish your own soul. You know, really a lot of self-love and self-care while you're moving through this stressful period of change. You know, usually really resilient, but you know, when things are you have to be quite flexible, and sometimes things change at a whim. You're needing to really have a lot of self-care, looking after yourself. So let's read from the deck here, or the guidebook, to see what other messages want to come through for you, Pisces. So you are granted the gifts of fertility, creativity, and earthly abundance to support all needs, for nourishing body, mind, and soul, and to live your life fully and be capable of manifesting your divine purpose. Give yourself permission to be nourished. This includes your body and also providing your heart, your mind, your soul with what they are hungry for. Meaning, sweetness, divine love, and permission to be authentic. When you feed yourself that which truly nourishes you, wisely and generously, you shall become one who can also feed the world that for which it truly hungers. So when it shows up in a reading, it's saying to explore and experiment with nutritional wisdom, that which suits your body at this time. Understand that it may change over time as well. Remember that caring for the needs of your body is more important and spiritually mature than trying to force your body to meet the expectations of a belief system outside of yourself. Interesting, there's a lot of belief system stuff coming up in this reading. So don't starve yourself of what you need on any level of your being, including peace, solitude, love, time spent in spiritual communion, artistic expression, and nutrition. Answers are coming for your questions about all forms of nourishment, including nutrition, so do not give up when you're so close to finding a way. If you've been struggling with your needs being met on some level, a blessing is given to help you into more nourishing and abundant situations in all areas of your life. Beautiful. So Pachacamac is known as the father of the world in the Peruvian Ichma or Inca culture. He provides the gift of agriculture. So yeah, there's some really strong self-care, nourishment energy I'm picking up here as you move through this month, and you know, needing to not allow old forms of old self-beliefs or old beliefs of the world around you to be keeping you trapped or making you feel trapped here. So yeah, really taking some time out for yourself and nourishing yourself. So the healing process here is, so you can say it out loud with me if you like. From my spirit, I say this truth. I am grateful for the gift of this mind, body, and soul, which allow my spirit to experience the gift of a human life. May I be assisted in all ways to discover the best and most beautiful ways to nurture all aspects of myself. May that inner nurturing flow into all aspects of my life, helping to nurture all of life around me through divine wisdom and grace. May all beings be fed with what is truly needed through divine grace and courageous, wise use of our free will as human beings. So be it. So that's beautiful, Pisces. Some much needed rest and healing and nourishment. You know, you could be changing some of the ways that you've usually done things as well, some habits and patterns and rituals. So that's really always important, you know, as we transition, move through different energies. So I hope you got some good messages out of this, Pisces. Feel free to leave a comment and like this video. Anyway, have a great rest of the month and talk to you soon.